Stop everything, because what just leaked has the entire internet in meltdown mode. We're talking secret babies, custody filings, leaked court documents, and the most unexpected celebrity triangle of the year. Yes, you heard that right, Ciara. Jim Jones and Chrissy Lampkin. This ain't just love and hip-hop. This is war. Alleged court documents have just been exposed, and if they're real, then Chrissy Lampkin just filed for full custody of a child that may not even be hers. Insiders claim the child in question is actually Ciara's and the father, allegedly none other than Jim Jones himself. You're probably thinking, hold up, when did Ciara and Jim Jones even have a thing? Well, buckle up, because we've got leaked text messages, blurred out DMs, and secret voice notes that paint a picture no one saw coming. Behind the glitz, the Grammys, and the baby photos is a hidden drama so messy, so twisted, even fans of Scandal are shook. And just when you think it couldn't get crazier. Sources say there's a video. Yes, an actual clip that allegedly shows Jim in a private suite with Ciara holding a newborn. The timestamps matching the exact period he was supposedly back with Chrissy. This is the kind of story that flips reputations overnight. Marriages ruined, careers hanging by a thread, and the fans, oh, they're eating every second of it up. Let's get into the receipts, because the truth is darker than anyone imagined. Nobody saw it coming. Not the fans, not the media, and definitely not Chrissy Lampkin. What started as whispers in shady Twitter threads exploded into a full-blown scandal when a leaked voice memo surfaced online. A recording of a woman who sounded exactly like Ciara, tearfully saying, "He said he'd be there. He promised he'd be at the birth." The internet lost its mind. The voice note, originally posted for 3 minutes before being deleted, was screen recorded, reposted, and dissected frame by frame by fan accounts and gossip blogs. It was posted with the caption, "Ciara talking about Jim," and that was all it took. Within hours, hashtags like #JimJonesBaby and #CIARA secret child were trending across Twitter, TikTok, and even Reddit. But that wasn't even the bombshell. A day later, actual legal documents leaked, first posted anonymously on a celebrity tea forum. The documents appeared to be custody filings, submitted by Chrissy Lampkin, naming herself as the petitioner and listing a minor child, a birth date, and Jim Jones as the biological father. But what threw everyone for a loop? The mother was listed as unknown. How could Chrissy be filing for sole custody of a baby whose mother wasn't listed unless she knew who the mother was and wanted her completely out of the picture? And that's when the theories started flying. Some fans believed Chrissy and Jim adopted a baby secretly. Others thought Chrissy used a surrogate. But then the DMs leaked. Instagram screenshots began circulating, showing private messages between a well-known celebrity stylist and an anonymous gossip page. The stylist claimed that Jim had been visiting Ciara's condo in Atlanta for months, and that she saw them together, hugging real close, like a couple. The message ended with, "I didn't want to be the one to say it, but that baby looked just like Jim." As the firestorm built, Jim Jones stayed silent. Chrissy, completely off the grid. Her last post on Instagram, a blurry selfie-captioned energy shift, was over a week old. Fans noticed she'd unfollowed both Jim and CIARA. CIARA, on the other hand, was moving like nothing had happened. She posted a carousel of black and white maternity-style photos with a cryptic caption, "Every blessing don't need a broadcast," and boom. That was the moment that sent the internet into DEFCON 1. Blogs, podcasts, and even radio hosts were now openly speculating that Ciara had a baby with Jim Jones, and that Chrissy had found out too late to stop it. But the real explosion, it came when a video clip surfaced. It was grainy, clearly taken through a window, maybe from a car. The video showed Jim Jones in a gray hoodie rocking a baby in his arms. Behind him, a woman who looked exactly like Ciara in a hospital gown. A nurse walks by, nods, and Jim kisses the baby's head. The caption, "This ain't no rumor anymore. And then finally Chrissy reappeared, but not how anyone expected. No statement, no denial, no press release. Instead, she walked straight into family court in New York, flanked by 2 attorneys. Paparazzi swarmed her, throwing questions. "Chrissy, is Jim cheating? Is that your baby? Are you suing Ciara? Suing Ciara?" Chrissy said nothing, just tightened her jaw, pulled her coat tighter, and walked inside. But what happened inside the courtroom is where things really broke open, according to a source who claimed to be in the hallway outside the proceedings. Voices were raised. A woman, reportedly Chrissy, could be heard yelling, "He lied to me," for months. "He had me thinking we were building a family." That same source claimed that Jim Jones arrived late to the hearing and walked in alone without a lawyer. He appeared nervous, shaky, and kept checking his phone. When asked if he acknowledged paternity, he allegedly responded, "I'll take the test. I ain't denying nothing. But I need to talk to Chrissy first." Talk to her. It might have been too late for that because right after the hearing ended, the court clerk's computer was photographed by a paparazzo who managed to zoom in on a document with the title, "Emergency Custody Petition Pending Paternity Confirmation," and the name of the minor child was now publicly visible, blurred in all official releases but caught in that one leaked image. A girl, 6 weeks old, named CJ, initials that fans immediately said stood for Ciara and Jim. By this point, social media had become a battlefield. Team Chrissy flooded Twitter with support, saying she had every right to go after custody if she had been lied to and heartbroken. Team Ciara posted old clips of her talking about manifesting peace and cutting off toxic energy, claiming she'd moved on and owed no one explanations. And Jim, caught in the crossfire, silent as a shadow. But then out of nowhere, he broke his silence. A single Instagram story. White text on a black background. A lot being said. "Just know my truth coming. Y'all only got half the story, and that was it. No face, no audio, no denial, just a warning." And yet, nothing could have prepared fans for what came next, because hours later, an anonymous Twitter account dropped what they claimed were audio messages between Jim and Ciara. And what those messages revealed, they're real, will change the entire story. The audio drop hit like a digital earthquake. At first, people thought it was fake, some deepfake trick or AI-generated mess, but the voice, unmistakable. Jim Jones, low, emotional, and almost pleading. The first clip was only 43 seconds long. But it was enough to ignite a firestorm. "I ain't never meant to hurt Chrissy," the voice says. "But you've gotta understand. Me and you, it wasn't just a one-time thing. I felt something with you. See?" Fans froze. "See," as in Ciara. Then came her voice, softer but firm. "We can't keep doing this, Jim. It's not fair to her. It's not fair to this baby." Boom! Confirmation. A baby. Their baby, and that's when the blogs went into overdrive. Not even 20 minutes later. Gossip pages had clipped and captioned every second. TikTokers were reenacting the convo. Fans were crying, laughing, spiraling. Chrissy stans were demanding justice. Ciara stans were calling it karma. And Jim. He was getting dragged across every timeline like it was a public execution. But wait, the second clip? Even worse, Jim's single quotes S voice cracked. "I should have told Chrissy the truth, but she would have left me. I was trying to fix everything before the baby got here," Ciara responded. "You can't fix this, Jim. This ain't something you patch up. It's a child." Those last 3 words hit the internet like a freight train. It's a child. No more rumors. No more guesses. This was real. Ciara had Jim Jones' baby, and now Chrissy knew everything. But what made things messier? Another leak dropped the next morning. This time, it's from Chrissy's camp. A friend close to her posted a now deleted tweet. "Chrissy ain't pressed about no baby. What hurts her is the betrayal. 20 years down the drain for a man who made her think she was the only one." That tweet alone racked up over 1.2 million views in under an hour. And just when it felt like things couldn't get worse, it came out that Chrissy was pregnant too. No confirmation. No post. Just a blurry photo from outside her building showing her in a baggy hoodie, what looked like a baby bump visible underneath. A fan account posted the pic with the caption, "Wait, is Chrissy pregnant too?" This man done started a family feud FR. The internet lost its mind again. Think about it. Chrissy carrying Jim's child. The clip showed Chrissy Lampkin, usually the composed queen of reality TV, looking nothing short of ferocious as she stormed into court for an emergency custody hearing. Her eyes were blazing, and her voice cracked with fury as she addressed the judge. "I'm here to prove that Jim Jones is unfit to share custody with Ciara because he has been deceitful and reckless," Chrissy declared, voice trembling but fierce. "This baby deserves honesty. I want full custody, and I want the court to recognize the pain he's caused me." The room was packed, and whispers ran wild. Fans immediately flooded Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram with clips and memes, #ChryssyTakesCharge trending worldwide within hours. But the real jaw-dropper came moments later when Jim Jones himself took the stand. He looked exhausted, worn down by scandal and heartbreak. Cameras caught him visibly sweating as he was questioned about the babies, the secret recordings, and the alleged betrayal. Then came the moment that crushed social media into a frenzy. Jim admitted, under oath, that yes, he had fathered a child with Ciara. The courtroom erupted with gasps. Chrissy's face was a mix of shock and vindication. Ciara, who was live streaming outside the courthouse, immediately posted a cryptic message. "Truth always finds a way." This is only the beginning. Just when the drama seemed to peak, an unexpected twist tore everything apart. Insider close to Jim Jones revealed that there might be a third child involved. According to the insider, a secret DNA test was underway that could potentially question the paternity of one of the babies. Rumors swirled that a close family member was demanding a test to prove that the baby Ciara is carrying might not actually be Jim's. Social media exploded. Memes flooded in. Fans debated furiously. Was there yet another layer to this scandal? Meanwhile, Chrissy wasn't done. She publicly accused Ciara of manipulating the situation and using her celebrity power to hide the truths, sparking a fierce social media war. Tweets, subtweets, viral clips, and heated fan confrontations turned into full-blown chaos. Even other celebrities weighed in, some backing Chrissy's claim for justice, others defending Ciara's right to privacy and motherhood. The lines between fact and rumor blurred so much that no one knew who to believe anymore, and just when you thought the story couldn't get any crazier, a shocking betrayal surfaced from inside Jim's camp. His longtime manager leaked texts showing Jim was secretly negotiating a hush agreement with Ciara, trying to keep the whole scandal off the public radar before Chrissy went public. That revelation shattered trust and confirmed Chrissy's claims that Jim had been two-timing them both. As the story continues to unfold in real time, one thing's clear: this isn't just celebrity gossip anymore. It's a raw emotional war over family, power, and secrets that could ruin careers and relationships forever. Stay tuned, because the next chapter could change everything again. Will Jim fight for redemption? Will Chrissy win full custody? Or will Ciara expose the truth that could destroy them all? If this scandal has you shook, you know what to do. Smash that like button like your life depends on it. Drop your wildest theories and take sides in the comments. Team Chrissy, Team Ciara, or somewhere in the messy middle. I want to read every word you've got. And don't even think about leaving without hitting that subscribe button. ***, you don't want to miss the next insane update in this epic saga. This story is far from over, and I'll be here breaking down every explosive moment as it happens. Remember, this is the biggest celebrity drama of the year, and missing out, that's not an option. Hit the bell, stay locked in, and buckle up, because the ride is just getting started.